Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Netchuk Arts. It's been a while, so I'm figuring it's about time for a beer review. First beer review of 2019. And it's a goodie. This beer is a gift to me from Laker Dave. This comes from Russian River Brewing. Some of you may be familiar with Russian River up Northern California. They're known for some of the rarer beers that people will fight over to get when they release these limited series. What I've got here is also a limited series beer from Russian River, directly from the brewery, their new brewery at Windsor. This beer is Windsor Porter. All right, so Russian River, let's get this open and we'll talk more about beer once we get a pour, right? Sounds like a good idea. All right, so as I was saying, Russian River opened a new brewery in Windsor. And to celebrate this new brewery, they opened with a brew. Heavy foam there. It might be a little bit because of my pour, trying to speak and pour at the same time. The very first beer that Russian River ever brewed was a porter. And so to celebrate, big smell, to celebrate that and their new brewery, they went back to the porter style. This poured with a very thick head, as you can see, very aerated, lots of different size bubbles there, and it's got a very nice smooth smell, malty, caramely smell, heavy on the malt smell. It's not strong. As I say, it's very smooth type of aroma. Let's have a taste. Russian River, thank you, Laker Dave. Do I have a beer foam mustache? That's the kind of beer this is. This was brewed September 2018, so still fairly fresh. And that is a fairly fresh taste. A little bit bitter on the top, bitter on the roof of the mouth toward the rear. Picking up that malt. I'm picking up that porter flavor, that little bit heavier porter. It's a nice blend of smooth and sharp because the bitterness actually comes in a little sharply and it hangs around for a while, long after taste on the roof of the mouth. Oh boy. But you want to come in again for a second time. Chocolate, dark chocolate, very, very, very faint. Maybe fig. I'm not fond of figs, but some people might say they're picking up a fig flavor in here. Very rounded off, kind of earthy, hearty. You feel like you're drinking a real beer. You know it. There's no kind of lightness going on here. And the flavor is not light. But it's not like a high hoppiness that you pick up way over here when you're drinking IPA. It's that dark, oh man, I want to say molasses. I want to say brown sugar, but really dark brown sugar. But not sweet. Don't get me wrong. It's like, again, it's like that dark chocolatey feel that isn't really sweet. And that hint of bitterness. It's a great flavor, actually. Very rounded off flavor. I love it. It's a smoothie. But the taste sure lets you know, as I said, you're drinking a beer. Uh, those of you who drink Guinness out there, you might recognize a faint Guinnessness. I don't mean to insult or compliment the brewers at Russian River, but I'm picking up a little bit of that vibe, that Guinness vibe as well. I'm just trying to pull out all the flavors that I'm tasting here because if any of those work for you, dark chocolate, bitterness, long aftertaste, sharp but smooth at the same time. Um, Boy, that maybe that fig, really well rounded. This is an excellent beer. I all I'm doing is repeating myself at this point because it is so good, and it's not a heavy beer. I think it's 6 point something. Alcohol is 6.25, so it's not really high. Again, it's a smooth alcohol level. It's above a weak beer, but it's below a strong one. So very, very good Windsor Porter. Congratulations, Russian River, on your new brewery. Congratulations, me, on receiving a wonderful beer to drink. Congratulations, you out there, for learning about a new beer. Grab it and pick this up if you see it. By all means, grab it. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time on NetChuke Arts. Peace.